Welcome to the Underground.
Turn me up, bitch!
My Little Underground with Peter A.
It's My Little Underground. I'm Peter A. Make sure you're subscribed anywhere you get podcasts, and be sure to follow me on socials at MLU Pod. You can also support My Little Underground for as little as $1 a month. Link is in the description and over at peteraradio.com. Today on the show, we have Palberta talking about their brand new album, Palberta 5000. We talked about their focus on melody for the project, John Coltrane's influence, having a Wikipedia page, and so much more with Palberta on My Little Underground. Okay, ladies, let's talk about Palberta 5000, the new album that's coming. Oh, that's here by the time this comes out. The one thing I like about this is, you know, your new direction, so to speak. You're focusing more on melody this time around. Is it because that's what you're feeling now, or that's the music that you've been listening to recently, or what?
I think that's, pretty much like that's what we're feeling right now. That's the music we're listening to, and we're all like, I think that's kind of, we know that that's like a talent between the three of us, that like we can harmonize well together and write melodies well together. And I think we just wanted to take that farther.
Yeah, and the teaser tracks for this one really just caught my ear, and I think that was your goal. And I think I'm very excited to see what everybody else thinks about it too, because I'm a big melody person. I love melodies and catchy choruses and everything. So what kind of melody-rich music have you ladies been listening to, you know, during the recording of this album?
I feel like the three of us each listen to different music on our own sometimes, but like when we're together, we often listen to a lot of pop music. We all got really into Justin Bieber's newest album, Changes. We all like Liz Phair and Lucinda Williams. Lots of like funk music.
No, Liz Phair is cool. Like, she's really like songs like Supernova. Like, you know, I like,
love that song.
Yeah, like what funk artists? Because I've been listening to Trouble Funk obsessively recently.
What's that?
Trouble Funk, the DC go-go group.
Whoa, that sounds sick.
Sounds cool.
They're amazing. I'll send you a link after we get off.
Cool.
Sweet.
Nina, what funk have you been listening to?
A lot. Like, I've been going through, I feel like a lot of like singular songs, and I've been like kind of making playlists and stuff. Like, I've been like discovering different like specifically female singers like Denise Williams and like other like female groups. There's this one group from Philly, I'm forgetting the name of, but they do that song I showed you guys. It's like, you gonna make me love somebody else if you keep on treating me the way you do.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
You know, yeah.
Do you track this? You tracked Palberta 5000 in about 4 days, right? Is that business as usual? Is that usually how it goes when you're making an album?
Yeah.
I mean, last time we took a week, but I mean, a lot of the time it is not very long process. We prepare a lot ahead of time.
What is your process ahead of time before you get into the studio?
Like we just practiced a lot as if we actually tried once to go on tour for a week before we recorded, so we had like more practice playing the songs. But we'll just practice like intensely, because we've learned that we get a lot better at the songs after the album comes out. After the first few albums came out, we got a lot better post the album release. So, and then I don't know. So yeah, but usually like 3 to 4 days.
Oh, okay. Like this time around with Palberta 5000, did you record this pre-COVID or during the last couple of months?
We recorded this like a year ago, I think.
Last December,
yeah. So like we're just writing. We've already been just like working on writing new music during COVID. Yeah, definitely a pre-COVID album.
So
Yeah.
Palberta 5001 is on the way for 2022. Is that what you're telling
Yeah.
me? All right.
5001. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now we don't need to think of a band name. I mean,
An album
Album
title.
name. We should
Oh,
pick a band
my
name.
coffee's coming. My coffee's coming.
Got it. So songs like Corner Store and Big Bad Wants, you tested live before you recorded this. So do you typically do that? Is that business as usual when you make an album? Like you'll write a song, you'll rehearse it, and then you'll play it live, and then you put it on an album. Is that it?
Yeah, except some of them we wrote and we didn't have a chance to perform them, I think, or we just weren't ready. But we write as the year goes on, and we don't really hold songs back from live performance, just to save for people to hear recorded because it's a totally different experience. Anyways, and it's good practice.
Yeah. We also, we have so many songs, we can't remember how to play most of them. So only certain
Yeah.
songs at the end of the day make the rotation because I think we just can't remember how to play a lot of the music we write.
Especially because we switched so much. Sometimes we forget who played what. Like, I'll forget that I played drums on the song. It's kind of bonkers.
How much of this album was written during the recording process, and how much was the songs prepared ahead of time? Like, we talked about Corner Store and Big Bad Want, but what are other songs on here that you've done prior to recording, or vice versa, you've done during the recording process?
Every song.
Yeah, we wrote all the songs before recording.
What about Jeopardy?
We wrote that before. Well, we learned it before.
The only like additions that we made up in the moment were maybe like overdub ideas.
Like harmonies maybe sometimes, or
yeah,
our ideas. That would take a lot longer to record probably if we wrote stuff during the session.
Yeah, it's true. But a lot of overdubs were inspired on the spot.
So do you ladies write songs in a traditional way? Like you'll write down lyrics and then you'll bring it to a practice and then you'll bring it to a studio, or is it just, while you're rehearsing, it kind of comes in a improvisational manner?
It's while we're rehearsing. We never come to this table with ideas. It's very rare that happens. Because we just bounce ideas off each other in person, like live action songwriting. And that's why they're all like written like completely equally, because we're all there during that time. Yeah, it would be interesting. I don't know how. The only songs that we've ever learned are covers, I guess, or like learned from each other.
Do you think that makes for a more cohesive album when you guys are just in the rehearsal kind of jam mode? If that makes any sense?
Yeah, I think like the fact that we kind of write all the songs in like a chunk of time,
Yeah.
kind of makes an album cohesive. Like, I think we try and just like write for a while. Like we try not to like write a song and then like a year or two later record it or something. It's like, all the songs kind of are created in a batch in a moment of time. And I think that kind of adds to the cohesion because they're all written around the same time.
Yeah, that's true.
Tell me about John Coltrane's influence on Something in the Way.
Oh, yeah. Well, that kind of like, I came like I don't think we ever intended to reference it necessarily, but like our good friend Pablo sadly died skateboarding, and he loved John Coltrane. And I think we were kind of playing the song. We were writing the song around that time, and we noticed like the chords that Nina was playing on the guitar sounded like Love Supreme, and he like loved John Coltrane. Actually, like Nina and I went to like the memorial service at the John Coltrane Church in San Francisco, and it was like really beautiful. And I think like, who knows, probably that reference kind of came out of that unknowingly, and then from there we were like, oh, like we were just like, this is a ref, and it was not only a ref to John Coltrane, but it was a ref to our friend Pablo, and it was like, but yeah, we love John Coltrane. I love John Coltrane. I think everyone else does too.
Mhm.
Me too.
Love the guy, yeah.
So that means more trumpet on future Palberta albums then.
Yeah, we have a
So,
trumpet player in as our friend, so
Yeah.
yeah.
He's the one that plays the horn section on before I got here.
oh,
Um,
I can't tell
yeah,
you how much I love that part.
yeah, he's just an amazing. His name's Matt Norman.
Yeah.
He's an amazing horn player. He has all different kinds. He collects them, and he lives with me and Ani.
He recorded this album for you, right?
No,
Matt.
Different Matt.
A different man.
that was Matt Laboza. We know a lot of Matts in this
Oh,
world.
insane. I grew up on Long Island. There are tons
Oh,
of
really?
Yeah.
Where in
that's
Long
where-
Island?
I feel like most
Where in
like
Long Island? Oh, sorry.
Nassau County, Valley Stream.
Oh, my
yeah.
family's all from Massapequa.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I grew up in New York City, but my mom and like her side of the family is all from Massapequa, and she grew
Yeah.
up there. That's cool.
Yeah. All of y'all studied at Bard, right?
Hmm.
yeah.
So tell me is there anything that you've learned from studying music over there that you apply to Palberta?
Not
No.
Probably.
I
I
mean,
you guys about to say
I think-
no.
like
We get performance.
like
time?
this isn't really like so much about what I learned, but I feel like because our band started there amongst like a lot of other bands that our friends were in at Bard at the same time, like I feel like, and we were all going to shows a lot at Bard. I feel like our music was probably, whether or not it was intentional, is probably kind of inspired by some of that music that we were hearing around us. Because there's like a really like rich music community there, but
And our musical studies too. Like, we all studied music at Bard, so that definitely played a part, probably subconsciously. 'Cause I think we
Yeah.
all
True. I think we
learned a
learned a
lot.
lot of performance and like there's a class we all took called performance and video. And I feel like I learned a lot about performance in that and like how to perform to an audience instead of just like play an instrument. We like added that to our band. The performative quality of like playing live and what you can do.
When you think of formal music training, and then when you hear your music, it's like it's so like left field. You know what I mean? Like in any of your studies, was that kind of encouraged? Because in my mind, I may have like a certain stigma with formal music training. Did they ever did you have any kind of professor that supported experimentation and just thinking outside the box?
Yeah, well,
I
I'll go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like at Bard, I kind of had like one foot in the like classical composition field, and then like one foot in the more like experimental music side. And I feel like I had a lot of experiences because I did a lot of like more experimental stuff in the classical composition that I did there, and like a lot of the players and teachers were really not down with a lot of it, but I was really lucky to have one teacher who I like worked with one-on-one, who is like an amazing composer, Grammy winning legend, Joan Tower. And she was really encouraging of kind of like me just being new to it all and experimenting. And I feel like I was really lucky to have that experience because like not everyone in that department was open to that,
Did anybody tell you this is how you write a song, or this is the right way to write a song?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I had that experience too.
I had an experience where like a teacher told me that I was like writing music for violin in a way that they weren't supposed to be playing, or like, yeah, it was just really discouraging.
I took a lot of experimental music classes specifically, so I feel like the whole point of those were like they were like called electronic music that's what I majored in. But like you could really do whatever you wanted as long as it was like creative and like fit the assignment kind of. So I never had anyone like tell me that I had done the assignment wrong. It was really if you didn't put any effort into the assignment, I guess, or you know, or they were just really like they just didn't like it. It would just so I didn't have any experience with like the composition majors or like being in that.
Did any of you girls ever take a music business, music industry class? Did Bart ever teach you
No,
about any of that?
Mm,
and we really don't. We're learning.
Oh yeah,
It's
right.
not our
You kind of learn
forte.
on the job, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Is it true? Were you able to get a steel drum from a restaurant?
Yes. Yeah.
Wait, both me and Nina can hear.
I was like, it's true. It's true. And yep, that's how I made my fire pit in my backyard.
Oh,
Cool.
wait, I didn't know you got it from a restaurant.
Like you can usually get them from you can ask like people at restaurants if you can.
Oh,
But I didn't actually get mine from a restaurant. It's really like you can do that because restaurants always have them. But I just looked on Craigslist and some guy was selling a bunch of them for super cheap. I mean,
Wow.
that was like a um Nardwuar
that was
question.
funny. What'd
Nardwuar.
you say?
That was a Nardwuar question. Where you're
Yeah, I was like, damn, you dug in.
like, no.
But actually, it's because of that thing that we just did. So anyway, yeah, yep.
That's a high compliment comparing me to Nardwar. I think that's great. I love Nardwar.
Yeah,
Big inspiration to me.
yeah, he's great.
Amazing.
I wonder if there's any other like musical not I guess musical instruments or any kind of anything that a musician would use that like chefs or any kind of people working in the restaurant industry use that can be given to musicians. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pots and pans, classic when you're a kid.
True.
I still do it today.
That's so true.
I've always given the kids pots and pans to bang on.
It sounds
Yep.
so good too.
I
So-
feel like when you're a kid, you got to just bang on shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I performed outside my house with pots and pans as a kid. And I
Yeah,
made
your
them
little Park
myself.
Slope crew.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
from Park Slope.
really, not me.
And Nina's technically, basically.
I'm near
Downtown
there.
Brooklyn,
Yeah. But not on
D-Town BK.
Yeah.
ATBK.
So I think Palberta made it because you have a Wikipedia page now. So how do you feel about that? Like how does that sit well
It's
with
a
the group?
pretty.
It's about time. I mean,
It's
TikTok.
really not the most descriptive Wikipedia page,
Yeah, come
but
on.
Edit it. Can we?
but still pretty exciting.
Cool, but like we're not just indie rock band. You know what I'm saying? Someone's got to expand on the genre.
Individual rock. That's what I'm gonna say that it is.
Like we're like individuated rock. Like we're like unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are unique. We're more unique than indie.
I feel like we're more like rock, just like rock and roll.
Rock and roll,
Really?
I
baby.
don't know what we are.
I don't
No one
know.
knows.
What do you think? Should we be American indie rock band?
You should be an Americana band. How about that?
Oh shit.
Americana funk bubblegum jazz group.
Okay.
We
Okay.
definitely have some bubble gum.
I thought you were gonna say bubble butt for some reason.
Oh my god.
Bubble butt. Oh, that too.
That too. Not too.
There you go. Yeah, these are great. Like these should be on your band camp,
You're right. Bubble
Yeah.
butt.
Call us bubble butt
That-
rock.
The hashtags.
Bubble butt rock is a cool
Hashtag
rock.
bubble butt.
Well, there's a certain name for like certain active rock stations. They were called quote unquote butt rock. And they're
Yeah,
both-
I love butt rock.
Yeah, nothing but rock and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, there's chin rock, and then what's butt
But
rock?
butt rock's a little different.
Chin rock is
What
when
is
they're
that?
Butt rock's a little more punk rock. Like there's like kind of it's like more like. I mean, I think like Butthole Surfers kind of. I thought
It's like
that
hard
name
rock.
kind of.
yeah.
Like,
Chin rock's like
Chin Rock is Creed, Nickelback.
Yeah, Nickelback, Creed,
Yeah.
Chevelle, stuff like that.
I like both. I'm into both.
Me
See, that's what I
too.
like about you girls. You're very unapologetic in what you listen to. You know,
Yeah, it's all over the place, honestly.
I like
Yeah.
that. It's great. I feel like we have to. I think my job as a podcaster is to break stigmas in music, make people feel comfortable what they listen to. There's nothing that you should or shouldn't listen to.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You have a good podcast voice. It's very like
Hmm.
direct.
Thank you.
Compliment.
I appreciate that. So I won't hold you girls any longer. So tell everybody where they can follow you, where they can buy the album.
We're Palberta on Instagram. We're Palberta 5000 on Twitter. We got a Facebook page.
We have a
Palberta.
Facebook.
I said we got a Facebook page.
Oh, I thought you said we have no Facebook.
We have
page.
Gmail.
You have Facebook.
Palberta at Gmail.
And you can
What else do we have?
our phone
Bandcamp?
numbers 917. No, just kidding.
We have a Bandcamp. We got Spotify. We got Apple Music.
We have social security numbers,
Yeah.
AIM,
Get them
passports.
for a
We
price.
got AIM.
We got Yahoo.
got AOL,
We got AOL.
Do have an AOL.
We got Comcast. We got Earthlink.
Comcast,
We got
Xbox
Firefox.
Live,
We got DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo, got Nintendo.
Nintendo. I got Nintendo.
We got Blocks.
We have beepers,
Beepers,
Cakes.
iPod touches,
chickens.
chicken,
Burritos.
We
CD
got
players,
breakfast coming up.
your
Yeah, I need-
breakfast. You got breakfast coming up.
We got
Coffee.
lunch later. We got dinner after that lunch.
You got Betamax.
Oh,
You got
yeah.
Naps coming.
Oh, I can't wait for the afternoon nap.
Stables.
The
Or
prom.
Stables.
You got the prom coming up.
We got
We got
horses.
the prom coming up.
We got some donkeys.
Aqueduct Racetrack.
We all are waiting to be asked to the prom.
Same. 10 years later, I'm still waiting.
We're still waiting, the three of us.
What else? You got
Fame and
pen
fortune.
pals, right? You guys got
Pineapple.
pen pals, right?
Yeah, we have pen pals.
Yeah. Postcards. Postcards.
Postcards.
Postcards.
We got
Postcards.
oceans coming up. We got a lot of oceans and rivers.
Ocean.
We had a couple of dollar bills, but not much.
Yeah, we would like more.
We got boats.
We have boats. We
We
have
got boats.
success.
We
We
have,
have
good-
Marathons to
Fame.
run.
we have a bunch
It's a
of
fun
boats.
game.
We have swimming.
What do we not actually
The
have?
game is just name stuff.
Okay, now it's like we don't have potato chips.
Money.
We don't have money.
We
We
don't
don't have.
Don't have groceries.
We don't have any stocks left.
I don't have these shoes I really like.
Wait, what happened to the shoes?
What?
Oh, I do have those shoes.
You have
still.
two pairs
have
of
some good
shoes. Come
shoes.
on. You
I
that you
know.
like. You have more
I
than
find shoes in the trash a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Ani has
found
the best luck with finding cool shit on the street.
those high top Adidas Superstars. They're really fresh.
In the
I found them
garbage?
in the trash.
They
What?
fit you.
They
It's
fit me
crazy.
perfectly.
You're a sneakerhead, Ani?
Yeah, trash sneakerhead.
It's true. We all
That's a good
kind of are,
subgenre.
like,
There you go. Trash sneaker.
I feel like we've never
Yeah.
bought new shoes, like any of us.
I find
Yeah.
all my shit in the trash.
I buy
That's
my
alright.
sneakers on eBay.
Nina buys them on eBay.
I don't know what I do. I go to thrift stores. It's not as interesting, as trash.
Oh, thrift stores are the shit.
Sneakers.
Yeah, come
They
on.
are, but like it's hard, when you want to go, when you go and you're like, I need sneakers, I'm gonna go to the thrift store. I feel like it's, only a small chance that you'll find them,
So they got sneakers.
Dropping by every
That's
day.
the one thing thrift stores do have. They got
That's
shoes
what I
there.
feel.
That's
I
true.
don't
That's
know,
true.
the Hudson, what the Salvation Army has like the worst shoes. I just remember when I used to live there, it was just I never scored. Except I got those baby
You got those Air Jordan, those
Yeah,
fives
the
though.
only time, but there was that was the only time, and those make my feet look like they don't exist.
You guys, I
Sorry.
forgot. I thought I told you this and I forgot, but I recently got a pair of sneakers on eBay. Another pair.
What are they?
I'll send you a picture.
Mina has more sneakers, the shoes than anyone. Actually, no. Gabe does. Doesn't
Gabe
Yeah.
does.
I don't
He
know.
has
I'm
one
up there.
pair. I don't know. I have like
I'm up there, but they're all broken.
5 pairs.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
me too. I think I got
You got 5? What's
No,
your
no.
favorite sneaker?
my
Right
favorite
now,
sneakers.
my favorite one. Oh,
I was
sorry.
talking to Peter.
I got these pair of Air Forces that I love.
Oh,
which one?
those were the ones I just got.
You got Air Forces?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, like which ones? White? The classic?
They're red and black.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Wait, the ones
hot.
for my mom. I mean, my
Peter,
grandma.
what are yours?
It's black on white.
Oh, I
Can
like
you see them?
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got them in the room?
Yeah, I'll show you. Hold on.
Yeah, show them.
Bam.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, those are fresh.
Those are very fresh.
I
I
would
gotta
show-
clean them though. They're
I
kind of
have-
dirty.
I have $350 shoes that I actually found in a mansion, so that's interesting.
Where was
Those
that?
are-
What mansion is that?
It's where my friend Sophia Warren's parents live, and I lived there for a month, like in November. It's like a Brooklyn Park Slope, Clinton Hill, not Park Slope, Clinton Hill mansion. But I found these really expensive shoes.
Oh no,
I just didn't know.
my
who they
phone
were.
is about to die. I just
Alright.
got the.
All right,
Listen, the
ladies.
next shoe
Anyway,
shop.
It's been so much fun to
Bye-bye,
talk to you.
Yeah, thanks
So
for
much
having
fun.
us.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear the album, and I can't wait to see you guys all in person. That'll be cool.
Yeah, we'll kick it sometime
Hell
in Long
yeah.
Island.
Yeah. Well, I'm in New York now, so.
Oh, okay, okay. Wherever.